Sculpture Invitational, I mean, our intentions here certainly is to build community and to create awareness about what we do as sculptors.
Is it possible to define community as it relates to artists? If so, what are the most important things needed to go about building one?
I would go home, I'd make things out of clay that I could find, and would fire them in the potbelly stove. In the wintertime, they have a potbelly stove, and put it on the top of the coals. And then in the morning, when all the coals had burned down, I'd fish through the ashes and see what I had made, and it would be like partly smoky, sort of like, you know, raccoon almost, a little bit like, or smoked anyway. And it was so exciting that kind of fueled, you know, my desire to want to make things.
When we get out of school, we're disconnected from that, and we seldom, at least in my experience, we don't get together and have critiques, you know, about our work, or it just doesn't happen much. So that's a great thing about school, and the difficult thing about being an adult. You know, you're in your studio all the time working, and
a good interaction with the people, the students that were there. They asked some pretty pertinent questions about that, and I mean, we tried to answer those as good as we could, you know, with a little bit of humor thrown in, and I think it was very worthwhile.
All these guys that, you know, have so much experience, like 30 years of experience, is like any information that they give us, like people who are starting out, is like just priceless.
Great seeing all those really the artists, especially recognizing a lot of the works from Sacramento all around town, and then being able to hear them talk about basically everything that drives them.
Can only do so much, but we can give some perspective to how it is to be an artist, and it's one of the important things in teaching art.